AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe. My number 5 is my point guard, Jalen Brunson. Got Jalen Brunson at 5.
Got him in the top 5.
Oh,
I'm cool with that.
I got
I got him higher, but I love you for that.
I know where you have him. I know where you have him. I wanted to cuss you. I know where you have him. But whatever. We'll get to that when we get to it. But Jalen Brunson, number 5 for me. I think we've sang Jalen Brunson's praises for an entire 365 days at this point. He is the catalyst to what we look like right now. To go down so many intricate guys last season and to be able to put us in a position where we won 50 games is amazing. All he does is just up his level in terms of offensive output. His leadership is next to none. I just love his demeanor and how he approaches the game of basketball. I just heard him say, Monica McNutt just asked him, what are you excited about for this season? And he says, the journey. Like just starting over from scratch, 0-0, and trying to get back to where we was last year. I love that type of attitude. So big stuff for our New York Knicks. I know we'll do Knicks rehab tomorrow, but Jalen Brunson, number 5 player in the Eastern Conference.
My number 3.
What you got, Fabian?
Gonna disappoint the crowd. Jalen Brunson.
We got him, OG. We got him.
I'm not feeling none of y'all when it come to my Jalen Brunson guy. I'm just letting both y'all know now. I will be in the group chat DMing both of y'all assholes. I respect y'all both got him in the top 5, but it should be higher. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
Sorry, OG.
Number 6 in MVP voting last year, right? He wasn't number top 5. Just everything he did,
which is ridiculous.
Well, Giannis is around, man. Giannis is he's gonna steal votes. He's top 5 MVP. Oh wow. I'm sorry. Over Jason Tatum.
He didn't get any first place votes. First place votes is what matters.
He got more points than your man Jason Tatum, and that's why he's above him on my list. Jason Tatum, there is no lackadaisical lack of aggression with Jalen Brunson. Let's get this straight. That post game, he's attempting to put pressure on the defense at all times. I don't remember Jason Tatum breaking records, tying Michael Jordan records in the playoffs. He lifted his game up in the playoffs back-to-back years when he was doubted. The Donovan Mitchell comparisons, that's dead. They don't talk about that anymore. And Donovan Mitchell just won he was top 6 MVP votes the 2 years prior. But I don't think any one of us would want Donovan Mitchell ahead of Jalen Brunson. And the Jason Tatum Brunson argument is only there because Brunson is so nonstop. He's just, we talked about it last year. We watch him all year. The way he, started kicking out of double teams, getting chased down. The Philadelphia blocked the left side of the court, so he couldn't dribble there no more. So he started taking over on the right side of the court. He was amazing, man. He was struggling against Philly that game 2 at the guard, and he still hit the game tying shot for them to go on the inbounds, and they fumbled it, and they got it back, and DiVincenzo hit the 3 to win the game. He still has to work on his crunch time minutes. Clutch shots, I should say. I don't care what those numbers say, y'all. You guys, we watch the game. He struggles. But just to be Jason Tatum's the lead dog on the Celtics. Brunson is the lead dog on the New York Knicks. And that, to me, is way harder. The guys follow, they galvanize around him. They got rid of Randall's ass because of him. You got to go. You can't get in line, then you can get out of here. We'll bring somebody that will fall in line like a cat.
I got to see this year. Things are different. We'll talk about it tomorrow. But things are very, very different. And how all these dudes, how Jalen Brunson is going to get to it this year is going to be very challenging. I have a lot of faith in that young man, but I'm going to tell you, there's tape out on him now. This is NBA level coaching. This is NBA level athletes. Like I said, this is an important year for our guy, Jalen Brunson. Put the third year together and solidify yourself as one of these guys in the NBA. Because I tell you now, you two niggas better be honest if that doesn't happen this year. If that doesn't happen this year, you two niggas better be honest. That's all I'm saying.
Let's get this clear, AllBall. This is his third different starting lineup in 3 seasons.
Lord have mercy. So what?
That's what the greats do. In the face of the fleet facts and the this, that, and the
So
third, all
what?
the doubt, he's in here for the win.
Do it again. Make me the real. I love him. I love him.
How?
But I'm not gonna be starstruck and googly eyed like my brothers. Do it again, and
let's finish the list.
I'll have a jersey hung up.
Yeah. Let's finish the list. You said you got Brunson at number 3, right? Whoa. We got the number one. The number 1 best player in the Eastern Conference. Y'all know where I'm going.
The Selly.
Yeah, I'm biased. But let me break it down real quick. Jalen Brunson last season was the best player in the Eastern Conference. There was a stretch where he might have been the best player in the playoffs. What he did last season, with all the injuries, with the trades, playing in New York City, when was the last time we seen that? He went from averaging 27, 28 to averaging 35 in the playoffs. He put a whole city on his back. He gave the city hope of winning the championship one day. We haven't had that since Patrick Ewing and them. No disrespect to Melo, great player. Melo didn't give us hope that we win a championship. Jalen Brunson is the best player in the Eastern Conference. Nobody in the East did what he did and had to deal with what he had to deal with from, like you said, how many different lineups, how many trades happened, how many guys was injured. Look at the small lineup he had to deal with. Everybody was hurt, from OG to Mitchell Robinson to Julius Randle. Then you get rid of RJ Barrett quickly, Obi Toppin. His starting 5 was him, Hart, DiVincenzo, Precious Ochoa, and sometimes Deuce McBride. And we was in a game 7 in the second round against the Pacers. And if he doesn't hurt his wrist, we will be in the Eastern Conference Finals playing against the Boston Celtics. Jalen Brunson was the best player in the Eastern Conference last season. And that's who I'm going with this season. Jalen Brunson.
I ain't mad at it.
Real quick, Fleet. Jalen Brunson, when he was with Dallas 3 seasons ago, he averaged 16 points per game. That jumped up to 28 points per game. Damn near 29 last year.
Mm-hmm.
His free throws is pretty much the same. He shot 50% when he was with Dallas. He shot 48% last year for us. The fact that he's jumped to 40%
from three,
maintain that. In New York so far, he's around 41% for his career.
Mm-hmm.
Shooting 84% from the free throw line, almost a steal a game. They're 6 or 6.5. We expect that to go up this year. I wouldn't be surprised if he 8, 9 assists this year, right?
I expect his points per game to come down a little bit, his assists to go up. I fully expect that. I don't think we're not going to need Brunson to go get 30 every night with the team that we have. I don't think. But
that's why after his first season with us, I was like, Trae Young is not better than him. Just like we're just watching him day in, day out, and was like, Trae Young can't do this. He's scoring 24 a game and shooting 40% from 3. Trae Young can't do that. We've seen him try.
Oh, yeah. One more point. At one time, all we talked about was when you brought up top point guards in the NBA, top 5, we brought up Trae Young. Jalen Brunson made you forget Trae Young even exists, especially in the East. Trae Young who? You don't even know who you are no more. It's the new sheriff in town.
Fact. It's a fact.
And again, going back to Giannis, I'm sorry, Flea, my number 2 pick, your number 2 pick, Flea. Giannis and them fell off. They were top 3, top 4 in the Eastern Conference all year long. Jalen Brunson had every reason to not be a top 2 pick Just like Giannis, you lost your guys, I lost my guys. Guess what? We still made a second seed.
Don't get me started, Superman. When we was going to the playoffs, how many people said, don't go for the second seed because you don't want to play Philly? Duck Philly, play Indiana. Everybody picked Philly against us. And what we do, wound Philly asses up. Don't listen. This is what I don't like. We talking about for one season. We not talking about career. We understand who Embiid and Giannis and Tatum and all those guys is. But for one season, what Jalen Brunson did, he literally made Kendrick Perkins and other people bandwagoners. Kendrick Perkins is now a New York Knicks fan because of one man and one man only. Shawn McCants. Big shout out to them brothers. They are Knicks fans for one reason and one reason only. Jalen Brunson. And see, go ahead. That's my number one. I don't care how nobody feel about it. My number one, Jalen Brunson.
7:30 tomorrow, y'all. Good night. AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.